And it's time to get raw. It is time to get down. It is time for the number one source of all things WWE right here at the Turnbuckle Tavern. And I am one of your hosts. Of course, the young puke is not here this week. He's off doing midterms. He's got midterms. No, I mean, we get it. You know, we've been there. But I am one half of your host this week from coming down the aisle. The one and only Bone Bigelow's here. And with me this week is the real Montel Vontavious Porter.
Yes.
Mr. Marco from the Chick-fil-A Show. What's up, Marco?
Nothing much, man. It's starting to ramp up a little bit with the wrestling news. I thought we were going to be slacking a little bit, but it looks like things are about to pick up, as they say.
Business is about to pick up.
You got roasting sessions that we got to talk about from Friday Night Smackdown as well as Raw, man. I mean,
very interesting stuff. We got a lot to discuss. A lot of stuff to, of course, inside the ring. Of course, we were about about 3.5 weeks out till WrestleMania, something like that. So
getting close.
Yeah, it's you can smell it. You can smell the pandemonium from here. So of course, like I said, we got a lot to discuss, but let's head out outside the ropes real quick.
Outside the ropes.
All right, we got some interesting outside the ropes news this week. A couple of things I wanted to touch on this week, and then of course, Marco, feel free to if you want to add anything. But I guess the one thing I find interesting right now, Fox and WWE. Fox has said that that the ball is in WWE's court as far as the new TV deal. The TV deal expires in 2024, in September. So maybe that's the true bidding war of 2024.
I guess so.
Be interesting. I have heard reports that WWE is looking to up that, maybe for a potential buyout or something like that. I don't know. But I guess when I'm going to pose my question, let's say Smackdown, they can't come to a deal with Fox. Where do you see it going, and will that hurt the brand?
So it's in WWE's court.
Yeah,
depends on what they're asking for. I'm assuming they prove their worth to Fox, because Fox isn't saying it's up to us if we want to keep WWE. It's like, no, it's. I'm not saying it's a blank check for them, but I'm assuming the rise in ratings and all that stuff that's happened on SmackDown since the Bloodline storyline, the John Cena return. I'm pretty sure I don't know. I could see. I don't think they would go anywhere. I don't think they'd leave Fox personally, but if anything, maybe something with NBC.
That'd be interesting.
Peacock.
That'd be wild.
I don't know. They had to deal with it. They used to deal with NBC a while back. Remember, Saturday Night's Main Event.
Oh yeah.
So they have that. They have that's what people forget is the longest. They have one of the longest standing relationships with NBC and.
Universal. I mean, and it's really they still do with Universal, because USA is part of NBC Universal.
Yeah, exactly.
So they still do. It's pretty interesting. We got booyah, boop, boop. Kofi Weeks in the house. What's up, Kofi? I don't know. I don't see it going anywhere. And yes, you're right. This WWE Fox deal or this relationship is very new. I mean, this is.
Yep.
They had some dealings in the early 90s. I don't know if you remember that. They had Saturday Night's Main Event was on Fox for a little while, for a hot minute. That's pretty much it from the top of my head that I can really think of that they've had any dealings with Fox. And Fox have had, they've had dealings with wrestling in the past. TNA used to be on Fox Sports way back in the day. So I still think it's a hot commodity, especially on Friday nights. I mean, I don't, there's not a whole lot of TV you can really any other kind of TV you could put on Friday nights. You can't really put sitcoms or dramas.
Yeah.
I think that's the best bet to keep a relationship with WWE. So
yeah, it's a sports night pretty much for like, any network. It's like, any type of like, college football, basketball, like most people are out on a Friday night at a bar or something like that. And, watching the big screens, or obviously you're at home watching, I think it's more of like a recreational sports night for Friday nights now. It's not like back in the day where it's like you said, sitcoms and, all that stuff.
Right. So I don't know. I don't see it. I mean, but the
numbers don't lie.
You never know. You never know when it comes down to those dollars and cents. What will happen? I wonder if they're using this as a potential bargaining chip for a potential sale.
That's possible.
Trying to either get someone's attention, or they just don't quite know what they want to do yet. I don't know how long these negotiations typically take, but I mean, I think they still have a lot of time. I mean, you have till September 2024. So I'd imagine they don't take that long. I mean, I would say a good year, maybe.
Yeah.
So they still have a lot of time, and maybe they're waiting to see what happens with WrestleMania, what kind of numbers, Peacock does. Maybe they'll just go switch it to NBC. You never know. And again, it's not like NBC's got a whole lot of programming on Friday nights.
Yeah,
they hardly have really any sports. And if you remember, NBC used to be the sports leader back in the day. Football, basketball,
everything.
Baseball for a while. Now it's like Fox is like the sports leader. They're pretty much the ones that have everything but basketball. I don't know.
ESPN, that's another one, man. The
ESPN, yeah, they've been heavily involved. Kind of. Then I guess, but not as much really recently, especially with the Fox deal. But that's something to pay attention to, because when the last TV deal was on, I mean, they had Triple H going on, Stephen A. Smith, or what's it called? Oh shoot, I can't think right now. I want to call it Cold Pizza because that was the original show. Whatever that show was. And then, people going on Sports Center. I remember like Kurt Angle was on there and Stephanie McMahon, and they routinely have people on there. And now, like, ever since, it feels like, and maybe the pandemic has something to do with it too, but it feels like since that deal has happened, they don't really go to those places anymore.
Yeah, I think it's because with Fox having like all those sports outlets now, it's like they kind of locked in WWE in that sense, where it's like we're not going to allow you to go on like ESPN or what is it, NBC? They have NBC Sports, right, as well. Or
they do.
Like that, or
it's not anything that great. I mean, they show like a lot of NHL games, but nobody's watched the NHL.
Yeah, so I could see them. That's why I like the relationship probably slowed down a little bit with ESPN, is because of Fox being in that deal. But yeah, I'm curious to see what they do. I just hope to God they don't go back to like a sci-fi network.
Oh God, no, they can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, stay on USA, maybe.
You could
lose the USA on Friday.
I would be down for that. Like, bring it back on Tuesday nights.
Oh, Tuesday, yeah, you do that.
Man, that'd be awesome. You'd have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night wrestling. Oh yeah,
oh
baby. It would help out our schedule a lot. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, next piece of business that I wanted to talk about. Of course, WWE's had a long-standing relationship with Bad Bunny, and he has been touted as the host of Backlash.
But I'm not good enough to call Backlash.
But Bad Bunny is. He is going to call Backlash.
The new Mr. Backlash, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. And we didn't talk about this, how they dropped WrestleMania.
Oh, that's true too.
So that was one of the things we didn't bring up was it's no longer called WrestleMania Backlash. It's back to where it used to be, and back to its roots, which I'm happy about.
Back to the backlash.
Because us wrestling fans, I mean, I get it. They're marketing, trying to suck up whatever blood they can from the remains of the WrestleMania, like the event, but it's too much overkill. You want one WrestleMania, like you can't attach WrestleMania to another show because that kind of diminishes it, right? Like WrestleMania is supposed to be like this big spectacle on its own, but then you add WrestleMania to that name. I can see where they're just like, it's been a bad business move for me anyway. But Bad Bunny is hosting from Puerto Rico, right? It's not even on location. He's not going to be on location, right? He's not going to be at to be like via satellite. Or
No. The event's going to be in Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's right. It is in Puerto Rico. That's right. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
So that's I mean, the cool thing about having Bad Bunny do that is he's a legit wrestling fan. I mean, biggest artist in the world right now, and he's a WWE fan, wrestling fan is crazy,
right?
And how could you deny the power of people are like, oh, you still watch wrestling? Well, I can be like Bad Bunny does. You like Bad Bunny, right?
So the event will held from Puerto Rico, which is the first event I think since New Year's Revolution 2005, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Is the last event that was held there, which that was a great show, by the way. Love the main event. It was Elimination Chamber. But it's fun, and I get it. They're in Puerto Rico, that is one thing. But why don't you have Bad Bunny as your host for WrestleMania? I mean, are you really trying to draw in those Puerto Rican crowds? That would make sense. Newsflash: there's wrestling fans in Puerto Rico.
that is, yeah. I mean, that definitely would make sense if they had him host WrestleMania, and maybe one night, Miz one night and then Bad Bunny the next night.
Yeah. We got the Miz as the WrestleMania. Welcome to the most seed WrestleMania of all time. It's gonna be awesome.
That's literally what he's gonna say. Probably word for word. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't know.
More Maurice, though. We get to see some Maurice, so that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. That's always a good thing, right?
That's not bad. And then also they announced we're gonna have a king and queen of the ring. Finally, we're getting a queen of the ring.
Yes.
Queen's Crown tournament. I guess they bought that trademark, from the rap battle group.
Oh, they bought the Queen of the Ring?
I'm assuming it's official king and queen of the ring. So yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I doubt they let that trademark lapse. I imagine they probably brought the rights to it.
Yeah. Probably put the pressure on them.
Yeah. So, just what do you see, or who would you kind of early contenders of the king and queen in the ring?
I feel like you always. I mean, I feel like you always have to have a heel as either one. I mean, for the ladies, when who was it?
It was Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega. She was the inaugural.
Yeah, and that was fine. That was a good choice, but they didn't really follow up that well.
You need like a. I hate to take away from the up and comers, but you need a Bailey to be queen of the ring. Someone that said where it's they're gonna take it to the extreme. She's gonna you can already see her character now. Imagine if she's crowned the queen of WWE, where she calls herself the queen, but this is her officially being that. That'd be great. I could see LA Knight. LA Knight would be an awesome. Yeah. Of the king, yeah.
You know what I would like to see, and then you could do great storytelling with this.
Top dollar.
Well,
no, I'm joking.
Maybe bottom dollar, but I think the finals of this King of the Ring match. Actually, now think about it, won't happen because of where it's at. But this is just fantasy booking. Finals, you have Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn. And of course, Jey Uso wins. But it's of course it's in Riyadh, so
Yep, no Sami in sight there.
But yeah, I guess maybe you could do Kevin. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know, but I think Jay should win this. I think this would be, they drop the tag titles to Kevin and Sami, and this would be at least something that he could, some type of feather in his cap he could have,
Yeah.
And then you could even kind of push this towards some type of feud between him and Roman, where it's like, okay, well, I'm the king of the ring. Well, I'm the head of the table.
Yeah, that's
who's more powerful.
Yeah, we can see that.
So I think that's going to be, I don't know. I don't have the exact date.
I think it's like in May, right?
May or June. Yeah,
May or June. Yeah, I guess like at that point, if Roman does, make it out of WrestleMania around that time, I've seen a few theories of people saying, what would be cool if, I think it's like around 1,000 days or at 1,000 days when that event happens, he would be champion, to have him actually win the King of the Ring. So it'd be the
he
king.
Doesn't need to be King of the Ring, people. Calm down. He doesn't need to be King of the
Hear
Ring.
me out. Hear me out.
Oh, man. Jeez.
Acknowledge me.
Can you just imagine it? Yeah. Oh, over here.
This cameraman right here, this is my cameraman.
This crowd right here, that's my crowd.
I always look at Brock's face because like, no, you're not. No, it isn't. He has that like, are you kidding me, dude? I have all your necks right now if I wanted to.
Man, I would love to be a fly on the wall at like conversations of Brock and Roman have like in the back.
Yeah, there was I was watching a clip of Undertaker was actually on Mike Tyson's podcast, and
what up, dude?
They were talking about Brock Lesnar got brought up somehow, and Mike Tyson was showing his like admiration for like, he's like, man, that guy, like, and then Undertaker was like, yeah, he's like the most antisocial, like no BS guy there is. Like, he's just like, he's telling the story about him taking down Kurt Angle on the on that plane ride.
Oh yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
That. Like, because I think Mike Tyson brought up. He's like, yeah, he's like I did it on a I did it on a plane. He's like, I punched somebody. He's like, this guy.
Oh yeah, he did. That's
yeah,
right.
He's like, this guy took him into the bathroom and like took him down or something like that, or like beat the crap.
Well, you remember he also did he try to fight that one dude that was messing with him too recently or something like that?
Who, Brock or Mike?
Oh, no, Tyson.
The one that was the guy that was behind him in the in the plane. Yeah, he punched him.
Oh yeah,
He threw a few jabs.
Yeah,
but
rightfully so.
He was like, I hit somebody. He's like, this. He's like, Brock Lesnar like wrestled. So like he like took this. He's like, he took him. I think he put him to sleep. Did he put Kurt Angle to sleep or some shit?
Something like that. Yeah. It
Yeah.
reminds me of that story. Reminds me of Brick from Anchorman. Brick killed a guy.
Yeah.
Tyson punched a guy.
But yeah, it's I'd be curious to see what like a negotiation would look like, or like when they played in a match out with Brock.
Yeah.
Is he like the Hogan that is gonna work for me, brother? Is he that type of dude?
I don't know about that. I mean, maybe partially, but I don't know.
I don't believe all that.
Brock recently has he's laid down for some people,
Oh yeah.
Not
Hogan though.
No. Hogan must sell, brother.
He took Hogan.
That racist piece of shit.
Oh man.
I love to drop that whenever.
Still, he we were talking about it on the show because we talk about like someone asked us about wrestling conspiracies on the new show, and he gets brought up. I bring him up because I've seen a few conspiracy theories about the whole, the tapes and all that stuff, and the Gawker suing Gawker and all that stuff, and people basically saying like that could have been like that. Some people say like Gawker had like an impressionist to kind of like defame Hogan's character, so they could take the heat off of them because he was suing them for he pretty much killed Gunther. With that, and he took all their money. So I think they said that was kind of like a ploy from them or they released him, or they got him somehow, or some credit. Because if you ever watch any of those interviews, I'm not sure if he doesn't remember, but he always says he doesn't remember saying it.
He's a liar. Wait, hold on. Where is it?
You're lying.
I mean, okay, so, and actually, my co-host on the list, I was messaging about this because I was watching the NWO documentary, and he just completely said something that was just wasn't necessarily not true. Let me think what it was. It was something it's dude, you're totally misremembering the whole situation. I know he wasn't lying, but it was just he was saying something about
bad memory, dude.
Yeah, I think it's I don't think he's necessarily lying. I think he's just old and tired.
Yeah, especially now. I mean, yeah. Like I said, it's.
Sometimes he is lying though.
Oh yeah, if anyone's listening, definitely go on YouTube and search Jim Cornette on his podcast where they run down all the lies that supposedly he said, which some of them sound really like they're made up, like he didn't actually say, they just take it remember that Chuck Norris thing? It was Chuck Norris does it. It was kind of like that. Hogan said this, and this. He co-wrote Rocky 3 with Sylvester. He didn't say. I don't believe he said that shit, but
yeah,
he could have. I wrote myself as Thunder Lips in Rocky 3. I wrote. I can't.
You're bleeding.
You're bleeding.
Hogan, you still have a soft spot in everyone's hearts, dude. You brought us all into wrestling and made us fans. We can't forget that.
I love to. I mean, I know I'm just a little guy, but I love to bury the Hulkster whenever I can.
Oh man, jeez.
But yeah. So let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to bring up too. Why are there no Hall of Fame inductees yet?
That's I've seen rumored ones.
Right.
I haven't seen anything official. I seen, I think Stacy Keibler, I seen was supposedly going to be Batista, supposedly the headliner, supposedly.
Yeah.
Who else? There was a couple other ones that I seen, but nothing official, which is very strange.
Do you see eventually, not this year, but do you eventually see the Hall of Fame go away? At least the ceremony? Or maybe moved to a different time of year?
Maybe. I think so. Yeah, I think it might be a separate thing.
With these 2 nights, I don't know.
It's a lot because you're gonna have that Friday night is the Hall of Fame, right? Is that how they usually do it?
Yeah, now they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, because they did it. They did SmackDown in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
right after it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be something separate. It might be a separate or a private ceremony. Maybe.
I remember I barely could keep my eyes open for the Undertaker's.
Yeah,
because I was tired. I was I'm pretty sure I did too. Actually, now I think about it. For his dead talk. Thank you for coming to my dead talk.
Yeah, I remember. I watched the Shad Gaspard, the Warrior Award. I remember watching that, and then after that,
which was the highlight of the night.
No, when I'm in Charmel, Queen Charmel, I watched that too. Get inducted.
Yeah. I forgot she got
King
inducted.
Booker.
Forgot she got inducted. Yeah,
you get a guy like Charmel.
You got a guy like Charmel.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
Oh man, I hope he never leaves NXT. I love him on commentary. He's funny.
I agree, because I don't want to see him anywhere else.
Oh my god,
he's not a good. He's funny.
He's good for NXT.
He's good for NXT. I saw a little highlight, I guess, with Roxanne Perez or something got hurt, and he just took off his glasses, acting all dramatic,
Yeah, she after the match, she passed out.
She died
from a concussion or something like that.
Oh, boy.
I'm not sure if it was at work or part of the or a shoot. I'm not sure what the hell is going on, but
it's a work. Yeah, I don't know, but it's interesting. I don't know why they don't have it announced the Hall of Fame. It's kind of
It is weird. Seems kind of it's close to WrestleMania, like it's a few weeks out, and no announcements yet.
I did see that Mick Foley said he a potential Hall of Famer or somebody that's supposed to be going in the Hall of Fame this year reached out to him and asked if he can be inducted. So they're planning on doing it. It's just
What's
a matter
Mick Foley
of
induct?
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I actually am going to be seeing Mick Foley this weekend, so maybe I can get it out of him. But I don't know. I'm trying to think too. It's I mean, obviously Attitude Era or early Ruthless Aggression Era. Let's see. Who did he face? Anybody
Randy
that? Maybe.
Wow.
I don't know.
Well, he'd be like a headliner. He wouldn't be.
Yeah, he would be a headliner. Nah, could be see Randy. Not yet. I think Randy's going to come back. I think he's got a little bit left in the tank.
It could be Batista. Actually, no. Did he cross paths with Batista?
I mean, very little. I mean, they had that feud with Evolution, but I mean, that was more about Randy than Evolution.
Huh. I'm curious now as to who that is.
Maybe it's The Rock.
That'd be no. There's no way.
Is it Dwayne? Is it Dewey?
Who knows? Wow. Huh. Maybe Stacy Keibler? It could be.
Oh, my God.
Because he's friends with, like, all the ladies back when he was, there.
He's Dude Love, man.
He's Dude. I mean...
Dude Love.
Dude, if he comes out as Dude Loves it and inducts her, like he...
Dude Love.
Oh, have mercy.
Oh.
You know what you have to ask him if his application got accepted to Judgment Day? Did you see that video? Where he did a video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You gotta ask him if they accepted his proposal to be in Judgment Day.
Please don't do that.
You know, like his purple flannel that he was wearing.
Yeah, don't do that, Mick. Stop that. Don't do that. He's hardcore. He's hardcore.
Oh
He's hardcore. Oh man, I love some ECW Cactus Jack, man. That was great. That's what I'm getting signed, actually.
Nice.
ECW Cactus Jack. But anyways, I think that about covers for Outside the Ropes. Let's head over.
Vincent's mustache. What are you talking about? I'm joking.
Oh, Senor Vince.
Vincenzo.
I don't know if you saw what I posted. Victor McMahon as the newest member of the creative team.
Oh, I seen that. Oh my God, this dude.
Oh, Victor. Yeah. But that was not a real picture.
No, I know. It's just funny. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, he doesn't look bad with the mustache.
Doesn't look good either.
He doesn't. Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is I would like fit him. There's no way he would have like this big old hairy lip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like just a thin mustache.
Yeah, I could see it being just like, hey, like I'm here to party, but I'm also here to be suave.
look like a playboy, like because he's a single man.
Yeah,
out and about.
The old muff tickler there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I'm glad you gave this here.
Oh my God. The muff tickler.
All right, it's time to go inside the room.
Collar and elbow.
Man, that gets my juices flowing every time. If you listen to the audio version, go back and watch the video version, and watch that little clip there of collar and elbow. Just two dudes
just locking it up.
Tight lock up, man. Where do we want to begin with this? SmackDown, I guess. You know, I think I know your takes, and I agree with them. What I think maybe some stuff that you're going to say potentially, because I got some bones to pick. Some J bones to pick.
Is it a hot take or is it just
semi hot take? Because I think I know you. I think we're going to agree on this, but well, let me get your opinion on this Cody Roman Reigns promo here.
Oh boy. So what do you want to talk about? How Roman stole that from him first and foremost. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Is everyone here a wrestling fan or sports entertainment?
Yeah. Man. So actually, I posted a video which has been kind of blown up on Instagram, and it's from a couple years ago with Cena and Roman Reigns, and where Cena just annihilates Roman on the mic.
Yeah, with the forgot your lines thing.
Yeah,
take your time. Yep, you realize
it's called a promo, kid. If you want to be the big dog.
Yeah, dude. Cena's known for that though. Especially he did it to The Rock. He did it to everybody. Dude.
Well, I would have to argue The Rock did it to him.
Are you talking about you mean the tattoo? You're forgetting about this, huh?
Wait, what's that?
Cena's they're like going back and forth, and then Cena's like, by the way, nice tattoo. The Rock had his promo written on his wrist. You remember that?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I do remember that. But I would say the barbs that I think Rock had sharper barbs than Cena there, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But and then nonetheless, Roman, of course, we had Roman and Cody duking it off in the on the mic there. What are your thoughts on this?
I do wish they kind of waited late, like
100%
before. Not at WrestleMania, but maybe the day before.
I think they should. I don't think they should have been in the same building till WrestleMania.
Yeah, and even if it was like even if it is it's an exchange, maybe like one of those like side by side. Maybe they do those like remember when Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle, maybe something like that. So they're not like actually like he's like in the same room, essentially, maybe something like that, but like kind of like an interview type deal. Where they're really not seeing each other. They're just like staring at a screen. They're not like in the same room. Maybe something like that. I didn't hate it though. It was actually really good. I thought it was entertaining.
I mean, it was entertaining, but I don't know.
It was first of all, it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like, when Cody was like, oh, I'm going to be at SmackDown, I thought it was going to be more or less like, throughout the night, like, him trying to get to Roman and then eventually not getting at him, like just getting like the cold shoulder, basically like, don't waste my time, kid type of thing. But they set it right off. That's where it kind of got weird. It was just like, that was right at the beginning of the show. It was no lead up. I was expected to be at the end of the show, maybe. If it was at the end of the show, then it might have been different because now you're getting like that build up until like, oh boy, they're gonna finally get face to face and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, I thought the exchange was good. I mean, Roman kind of shit on him most of it, but this guy's good. This guy's good. It's almost like he rehearsed it. Oh my god, dude, that shit had me rolling. But yeah, it was. I liked it because it was another Cody Rhodes promo with like the ones that he had with Paul Heyman were really one sided. It was Paul Heyman, like.
I mean, I think Cody had some good stuff. I mean,
well, the first one when Cody was just like, I'm going to make it personal. Then the second one when it was like via satellite, it was kind of like it's. I think they're just trying to create that doubt, and Cody were like. He had this full confidence that whole promo before Roman got his words in. Where he's like, "Oh, I can climb any mountain and all this stuff." And then Roman kind of shot it down and said, "Like, you never main evented here.
That's where I had a problem with. Okay,
you never had one of these. You never even challenge for one of these things. Like he made it like, and you got to think like Roman's a veteran. Like he's been how many main events has he been in? 7 by now, or
something
8?
like that. I think
Like almost as much as Hogan, or tied, maybe.
34, 35, 37. Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Yeah. So like
had to count.
I can see where his angle's coming from. Like I've been here. You can't tell me. I mean, I
Well-
think what was it actually? I want to hear what your problem was with the title part of it. Was like,
Well, I mean, there was the title. Like, I feel like, and this is going to be kind of a running theme here, but I feel like this one wasn't as bad as the other ones, but I feel like they were sitting there running down the future stars of the company. You know, I don't think you want to be able to put your opponent over in some regard. This isn't MMA, right? In MMA, that's what they do. This is what they do in MMA. Like, you can't hang with me for 5 rounds.
yeah.
Well, they're trying to get in their head. You're not trying to get in somebody's head necessarily.
Yeah.
You have to be able to make them a credible threat going into this. You know, and I don't think Roman's doing that. I'll give you a perfect example of what I'm talking about. AEW last night, right? Jericho, he did something that was absolutely perfect. You know, he said, we needed to go after the trios titles. And I'm kind of paraphrasing because I can't remember, but he boosted themselves up and then immediately said, House of Black, you're good. And you have the best entrance in wrestling. So go ahead, turn those lights off and let's go. He immediately, just by Jericho saying that, he immediately pushed him up another notch. Roman just sat there and we knew that was going to happen. It wasn't a big
That's his character. Yeah.
We've talked about that, right? But if the difference between what Roman's done in the past versus now, presumably, like Cody's going to be the guy, right? Presumably, maybe not, but that's. I mean, I think I would say everything's still pointing towards that. So why would you run down your current champion? Why would you run down your next champion? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, this one wasn't as bad as the other promos we saw this week. Again, because you kind of expected a Roman, and it wasn't like so egregious where it was like, God dang, where scorched earth.
Yeah, I agree.
And I mean, because he is stating facts at the end of the day. Yes, Cody's never main evented. Yes, he's never held the WWE title. I mean, he's never even held the AEW title, right?
No,
so,
yeah. And that's what I think he was getting at. I think he was kind of like rebutting what Cody was saying in his promo. Like, I started it, the indie show and all. Like, he's saying all these like accomplishments, but those accomplishments are great, yes, but you're here for this, and you've never come anywhere near this, like these titles.
Yeah, and it was wrong on Cody's part to say, like, and I might beat Roman. I could do it if I try hard. It made him look weaker, and that's more of Cody's fault too. I don't know. Like with the Heyman Cody promo, the one when they were in the same ring, like I was like, all right, Cody's a star. This brought him back down for me. I was like, okay,
yeah.
I mean, Cody's still a star. Don't get me wrong, right? But like that was like, oh man, he's the next guy. This was like, and maybe to your point, you said, when you said to create some doubt, maybe that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
But
because you can't. I mean, at the same time, you can't have this dude coming in that's like, because we're all going, Cody's gonna win. That's what everyone's saying automatically. But now you're like, now we're doing the doubting. We're like, I mean, he might not. He might. I mean, I still think he's probably gonna win. But like now they're saying like, you can't. At the same time, you can't have him come in and just completely shit on Roman. Like he can't come in and be the big guy, like the number one guy.
the big dog
a bit, against the big dog. He can't big dog the big dog at the same time. But he did the right thing in saying, like, where everyone, like, he gave Roman his props. Like, he always does that. That's what Cody does. He'll, give you the respect, and then he'll say he's going to beat you, essentially. That's something that Roman, I don't remember him doing it in Pro, but he may have.
Well,
in his own sort of way.
That's what I'm saying is, in that regard, Cody's doing it right. Like, he's still saying, "Hey, look, Roman, you're really good.
Yeah,
I'm also good. And I'm going to beat you." Like, that's obviously that's very bland, but that's the basis of pro wrestling. Of getting I mean, it's peppered throughout AEW. Like, even MJF does it. Like, he said, "Man, Bryan Danielson, you're really good, but I'm better than you, and you know it." I mean,
yeah,
that's not word for word what he said, but that's just what he does. You're right.
Yeah,
he still puts his opponent over, because if you don't, then it's a meaningless match.
Yeah. Roman's not. Yeah, he should have. I mean, I got to go back and watch a promo, and I'm not sure if at any point he did kind of put Cody.
He may have. Yeah, you're right.
Because he did talk about his father. Obviously Dusty, and how he groomed Roman and all this stuff, and he did say he never talked about Cody. And that
Right.
too. That was the other thing he said. I never heard him mention your name once.
Right.
Like, not ever.
That's fine. That's because it's kind of become the storyline. That Roman's the true son of Cody.
But
right?
that's what I did like the end of it, where Cody was like, come to the realization that, like, that's their angle. That's what Roman and Paul are doing. They're basically saying, like, if you're telling me that you're the son that my dad always wanted, then that's fine. But I'm gonna beat you, because that's what he has to do now. He, like, okay, if you want to be Dusty's son, you want to Dusty's kids, as they say, because that's what they used to say. I remember that term, Dusty's kids.
Mhm.
Bailey, Becky, Seth, all of them, all Kevin Owens, everyone that's a star right now. They're all Dusty's kids, but he's not. I mean, obviously he's Dusty's actual kid,
Right.
but he's not seen as the wrestling kid of Dusty. He's seen as, like, that the lone wolf, like the singled out guy. Like, even Dustin is more related as Dusty Rhodes' son, the natural, and all stuff. So,
because you call me the natural.
I do like the angle that they're playing, where he's just like, you know what? Maybe I'm not Dusty's kid. So now that I'm not Dusty's kid, I have nothing to lose. So I'm just gonna take those belts. Like, I have to beat you now. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, it's not trying to, because the whole thing was like, I got to do this for my dad. Blah, blah, blah. I got to, win the title that he never won. Now it's like, now he's doing it for himself, which I was hoping they were going to get to at some point, and not have him just, finish the story, like, finish his story, not finish, his father's story. Like, this is Cody's story to main event WrestleMania.
Well, I hope.
I think that's what it's turning to. Hopefully,
well, yeah,
anyway.
I hope like the last promo, like, it turns to this. Yes, I'm doing this for Dusty, but I'm really doing this for me.
Yeah, this is for me. This is my story. I'm not. Obviously, my father, is who he is, but I need to make my own legacy. That type of thing.
I think it'd be cool too. Yes, I'm living the American. I'm in the American dream, but this is an American nightmare for you, and Roman, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm hoping, like, the build is like, now that he faced Paul Heyman twice already on the mic, and their angle now. They're just trying to, like, take the, you want to be a champion? That's, 300 and something days without seeing your wife, and blah, blah, blah. Like, trying to create that doubt. And then you have Roman. Now you put him in front of Roman, and he creates even more doubt in Cody with the, like, you've never done this, you've never done that. You may have done all that stuff outside, but now you're here.
And then Brandon comes out and says, "Who the hell told you it was open mic night?"
Oh my god! But yeah, I mean, I think it's the doubt that they're creating, and then as the weeks go on, he'll start hopefully picking it up. And then obviously we'll talk about what happened on Raw with
Well, actually, I kind of want to.
Because that's an interesting angle too.
Yeah, well, I want to, man. We're gonna come back to SmackDown a little bit, but because we're kind of still talking about promo battles here, because
yes,
that's the topic at hand right now. This one was the most egregious one, though. God damn. So, and like this is really no surprise, but going back again to that promo with Cena and Roman. In fact, I remember somebody actually commented, saying, "Yeah, he's gonna cook Theory tonight" or something like that. And I was like, probably so. And sure enough, that whole TikTok thing has been going on. Let him cook.
Yeah,
I said, let him cook.
Yeah,
he fucking fried him.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, like, again, now this is way more egregious because A, the content, like you're just totally saying he can't fucking hang, and B, you're the baby face. What are you doing? Like, this is not him like, oh, is this maybe him? He's about to be the heel, or no. Again, you're trying to put your opponent over. He basically said, Theory doesn't even matter. This match doesn't even matter. He's telling the fans, why do you even watch it? Because guess what? If win or lose, Theory's going to still suck afterwards. That's literally what he just said. I don't get it, man. I don't get that. This actually really pissed me off, to be honest with you. Like, a lot of times I'm just like, whatever. Okay, yeah. That's booking. Dude, that was just that was the first time like I had like, yeah. I can see the resemblance with Hogan here.
Oh, yeah.
Him rubbing his bald head saying, "Oh, that's not going to work for me, brother."
Oh, boy.
I mean, what were your thoughts on this promo?
Yeah, when I was watching it, I mean, I was entertained. Obviously, John Cena is always entertaining.
Right.
It was kind of, I don't want to say if it's overkill or not, but what I'm thinking is what they're doing is obviously the theme is Theory isn't ready. Like, the whole thing, like,
okay, so you're trying to make him an underdog?
So when Vince, remember when Vince, Vince was in power and Theory was with him all the time, and everyone was like, "Whoa, who the hell is this guy? Why is Vince McMahon like love this dude so much?" Blah blah blah. And the thing that John Cena said, you've been given opportunity after opportunity and all this stuff, and you've done nothing with it. That type of thing. I think this is the moment where he's gonna do something. Because he was right. Do you care about Theory at all? As like
I did. I mean, I do. Yes.
I mean,
as a mid Carter,
like I was starting to gain interest in his rise and stuff like that. But like you said, he does seem like he's putting on like a facade. Like when you go for you pick your favorite wrestler. I don't want to use the word attract. When you get attracted to a certain one of those superstars, it's because you see some type of like authenticity or some type of realness to them. That's what John Cena is trying to convey. That's what Theory doesn't have. Like,
well,
he doesn't have
I could argue that he didn't have that before with the cell phone and the weird mustache.
Yeah,
now a little bit more. Yeah, I could take him a little bit more serious.
But at the same time, it's like, and then when during that promo, then Theory had his turn to come back. You could still like. I'm not sure if he meant to do this scene or the whole scene was meant for him to do it, but you can see what he was talking about in his rebuttal. Like, even when he's rebutting John Cena, it didn't sound like he was like actually saying, like, it didn't. There was no like, it was canned. It wasn't like there was no feeling behind what he was saying. Like when John Cena was on the mic and saying all these things, you're like, holy shit, wow, I feel that.
But that's because he blasted him so hard. Like,
but you should be able to come back from that though. You should be able to like at least give some type of emotion towards it. It seemed like he was just like saying what he was supposed to say, like your bald spot.
There's no reason to go there. Like, if he was the heel, I'd be like, okay, yeah, maybe. If this is Roman doing it to him, I was like, whatever. But a couple things. This is supposed to be a high profile match with Cena in theory, mainly because Cena's in it, right? And which is I guess, that's to your point, but this is for the United States Championship. And you're trying to get this young talent over. Now, what is it going to be played from years now down the line? This promo, because I guarantee you, the one with Roman and Cena, people are going back and saying like, "Oh man, Roman didn't have it. Golly, he didn't have it."
Yeah, no, it's the same thing. Yeah, and I mean, I'm thinking anyway. Maybe this is a way for Theory to actually come back and be more aggressive in that sense, because
I don't know. I think it's a head scratcher.
Yeah, it is. I don't think it was like to me, it wasn't a heel thing for John Cena to say. It was a John Cena thing. That's what he does.
But
that's what his thing. I mean, he's not going to let.
It's one thing to do it to Roman because they were both baby faces. All right.
Yeah.
So it's whatever, and do it to The Rock, whatever, but you're playing the heel in that role.
Yeah.
Right there, because Theory's supposed to be the heel. It's like, dude, you don't know your roles, like role reversal or something. Like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And again, at the same time, you're trying to sell people on this match.
Yeah, unless it was kind of like a hazing for Theory to see if he could go out in front of a live crowd and just get roasted and come back from it.
I mean, society where we've gone past that. Fraternities have done that all those times, and I mean, come on, like we're over there. We're here to make money,
Yeah,
we're not here to haze.
I thought it was kind of like I talk about it a little bit on the
right.
Chick Foley show on the new episode, but yeah, I thought it was kind of overkill.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I wasn't a fan of it. But
like if he hit him, if Theory just got frustrated and kicked the shit out of him, then I think it would have saved. We probably wouldn't be saying this because he took action instead of just standing there and not doing anything.
Well, good point. I feel like also the other big promo. It was just like promo mania this week, with Seth and Logan, which that's a whole nother issue too that I have. Like, why are we doing all these big promos in the span of 3 days?
Yeah.
We need to be spreading these out a little bit more.
Yep.
I mean, like, no offense, but it's like Boston that much dying for
they freaking that was like a pay-per-view event. They were they were promoting the crap out of that. Cena's back, Logan Paul.
Like Boston's already a hot market for it. You could put fucking Gobbledygooker versus Bastion Booger out there. Boston would have gone out there. It's already a hot market.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. But I don't get that either.
This isn't Lafayette, Louisiana, where they boo Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano out the building.
But I mean, the other thing too is they go for like the markets that are gonna, I think, react to stuff too as well. So like it was a good showing for them because it wasn't quiet during any of those promos.
No,
the only one actually, I think the only one was really quiet for was like the trios match for Mania between the ladies. But other than that, they wouldn't. I like
yawn.
With the Seth Rollins thing, when they kept on doing the they were literally going over time. That's why Logan Paul was like, "Hey, we have a time limit for this. You guys just shut up." That was hilarious.
Yeah, and Logan. I mean, Seth kind of dissed Logan a little bit. Now, this doesn't really affect Logan that much because arguably you could say that Logan's a bigger star than Seth.
And not even that. That's a perfect example. Seth was shitting on Logan, but Logan's personality is so I don't his personality. That people can talk shit to Logan Paul all they want. He's gonna be like, yeah, F you. I'm better than you, that type of thing. And that's what it should have been like with Theory. That's what Theory should have exuded. Is Cena can say all the shit all he wants, but he could have been like, I'm younger than you, I'm better than you, I'm strong, something, but he didn't do that. And
I got a bigger wang than you.
Yeah, but that Theory, you don't get that from you don't feel like he's that type of dude. He looks like it, facially, he looks like he's an asshole, but he's probably a really nice guy.
He's a great
guy.
guy.
Exactly. But Logan Paul, like you said, if Cena was in the ring with Logan Paul and he did that, you wouldn't see any expression on Logan Paul's face because he would just You can say whatever you want, John Cena.
Logan
Fucking
Paul would hit him with
Paul.
the stunner and he'd go in the corner and clash 2 prime bottles together.
Probably, yeah. Just, but yeah, those. I don't think it was too bad. He didn't really.
No,
he
it
didn't
wasn't
shit
as
on
bad,
Logan Paul
but
that much.
it's still
And Logan
yeah,
Paul's an asshole
it was
himself,
okay.
so he's not gonna.
yeah.
He doesn't give a shit, dude.
But they definitely shouldn't have not had a promo battle.
you know, there's way too many.
So now you got 3 weeks of showing that over and over and over again.
Yeah, because they're not going to be back. Like Logan
Yeah.
Paul's not going to be back before maybe before Mania, maybe the week before or something.
Spread that shit out, man. Come on. Real quick too, I want to talk about and this is not. I forgot to mention this, I guess, outside the ropes, but there's a rumored match supposed to happen that we saw. I think it was Sportskeeda put this out there today.
Yeah.
That the rumor is L.A. Knight versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep.
What in the actual fuck is this?
I like how they put out in the comments, "Give me a hell, yeah."
I really seriously doubt this.
I mean, it's a rumor, but it's kind of
Yeah.
fun to think about.
It's not fun, actually.
You don't want to see a promo battle?
No,
LA
no,
Knight and Stone Cold Steve
absolutely
Austin?
not. No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
not happening. This does nothing for LA Knight. This does nothing for Stone Cold Steve Austin. What does this do? I mean, and we're gonna have him come out of retirement again, come out and face LA Knight.
Well,
Who'd he ever beat?
maybe it'll be a Broken Skull IPA match.
Oh God! Please don't put that in the atmosphere because it will happen.
Well, he has a new beer coming out.
Yeah, I'm
I think it's out
surprised.
already.
I'm surprised the Burial Live, the final burial match wasn't sponsored by Scott's.
Oh. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, he has that Broken Skull double IPA out. I think.
Yeah.
The Black Hand.
Which have you
and
tried
it's a
it
Black Hand, pitch black.
Oh, we
Could
go.
be.
God.
Double IPA match.
It's gonna be
Broken Skull.
It's gonna be a double IPA match, Michael.
Oh my God, dude! No, I haven't tried it yet. I haven't seen it around actually. But yeah, I hope this is just a rumor.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do this. You cannot have Steve Austin go up against LA Knight just for many reasons.
Yeah, is he in that? I'm not even sure if they're having it now because Kofi got injured, and he's supposed to be a part of that match this Friday to determine who the person was going to face. Gunther, right, for the IC title.
Yeah.
Is LA Knight in that match?
I don't remember. I don't know. I don't think so. I'll be okay. I would be okay if because look, the way this card's going, spread out over 2 nights, you're gonna have a lot of filler time.
Yeah.
So I would be okay if he come out and talk a little bit of shit, and then Stone Cold comes out and drops him on that bag of dimes, stack of dimes he calls a neck. You know.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm predicting it's going to be 2 short WrestleMania nights. By the way, I think it's going to be 3 hours. It's going to be, night 1's going to be 3 hours. Night 2's going to be 3. I don't think it's going to be 5-hour nights or anything
like
that.
6 hours, cut 2 matches, and put it all in one night. God,
that's true. They could.
It's not that hard.
Did they announce? They announced the next year's. Did they announce?
It's gonna be 2 nights next year. Because if you go look on Ticketmaster, I don't know if they announced it, but if you go look at Ticketmaster right now, it's got. Now they're not for sale, but they're just promoting it or whatever. You can just go scroll all the way to the WWE live events. Saturday night, XL Stadium. Sunday night, XL Stadium.
Yeah,
so it's coming, but we're gonna have it again. That's why that rumor of he wants to go make it a shorter card or whatever. What are you gonna do? Have 2 hours each night? It's just a waste. And then I gotta sit there and wait a whole nother day for the main event. Just give it to me. Give it to me all on Saturday night and just be done with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of filler matches probably. which kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna be there's gonna be more matches announced, and it's gross. One match announced this week, which you called this: Trish, Lita, and Becky versus Damage Control.
Told you.
Apparently, I don't know if Ronda's injury had something to do with it. If she couldn't be ready in time or what. But I guess we're not gonna have Ronda at Mania.
No,
which we're not missing a lot out there. It would just, I guess, it kind of surprised me. I mean, obviously it's injury, so you can't help it, but I don't know about this. I don't know. I'm not feeling this.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, they have to make it more enticing than, hey, let's just throw Lita and Trish out on a team with Becky Lynch and see what happens. Like, give me a reason why. I mean, besides, of course, they have the tag titles. Again, I don't care about that because it's not.
Yeah.
This is not for the tag titles.
Yep.
I mean, now if they would put the tag titles on the line, that could be interesting. Like if the winner, because they've done that before. If let's say Bayley pins, one of them on the other team, then the tag team titles go back to Sky and Kai.
Sky. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't.
Kai and Sky.
It has to be some type of stipulation, right? That they're going to do for this match.
I think so. You have to have something. You have to put more meat on the bone than this.
Yeah, it can't be, because I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of stipulation type matches or gimmick matches throughout the night. I mean, we still got to see what happens with Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt as well.
I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. Dude, this card is not good. It's not good. You got a repeat of Edge and Finn. You got Brock and
Omos.
Fucking Omos. You got Bobby and Bobby and the Bray.
They haven't announced yet, but obviously they'll
it's coming.
Announce it.
I think I said Edge and Finn, right? Which
yep,
is
Edge
another
and
repeat.
Finn. That'll be announced soon.
Then you got this stupid trios match. And honestly, I'm not, like I said, I'm not excited about Bianca and Asuka. Like, I could care less.
Yeah. Charlotte and Rhea.
This is a four-match card. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, obviously, they're still going to announce, they did actually, I was watching an interview with the Usos, and I forget who asked them. Someone asked them if they think that the tag team titles will main event Mania. I think that might happen, dude.
It might.
I think night one might be that. I think the Bloodline's main eventing WrestleMania.
It needs to be Rhea and Charlotte, but whatever.
I think it's not going to be.
Let's talk about that too. So Jay finally made his decision.
Yep.
Super kicked Sami. Said, "This is family shit."
This family shit. You think I was going to choose you?
What'd you think of it?
I liked it. He's a good actor, dude.
It was good.
That exchange in the ring with him, Jimmy, and him like grabbing his shirt, and it looked like he's gonna rip his shirt off. Rip the because he grabs him, he's just like holding it, and people like, oh my god, is he gonna rip his shirt? I was watching like a lot of reaction videos to it too, just to see what people's reactions were. Some people predicted what was going to happen. Some people didn't. I'm always curious to see what people think when they see. But that exchange and then him just walking by and Jimmy getting on his knee like oh man, I'm dead. Roman's going to kill me.
Yeah.
And then the exchange, the hug, the embrace.
I love you, man.
Maybe it's not too late. It's not too late, Jimmy. It's not too late. But a lot of people think that they're doing that. I was reading a theory that someone thinks they're doing that so it makes it look like he's still in the bloodline, but he's gonna because you're gonna destroy it from within.
No, that's not happening.
So, but that's some theory.
Sami, it's gonna be Sami and KO versus the Usos, which is dumb.
I predicted that too, it's probably gonna happen. But then we didn't talk about this, so that all happens, And then the music hits. Adrenaline in my soul. With this,
Adrenaline in my butthole.
he comes out and saves Sami Zayn.
Well, there's a video.
beatdown.
There's a video that was posted by WWE, and it shows it was whatever the Elias thing was happening, and in the background you see Cody Rhodes and KO talking.
Oh yeah.
So I found that kind of interesting. That was kind of a cool little moment there. So, and it makes sense, for Cody to come out, and try to help him out, because I mean, like they're essentially teaming together, right?
Yep.
Cody's trying to take down Roman, and
Sami's trying to take down the whole bloodline, not even just Roman.
Yeah, right. So, and eventually, he knows, hey, come on, Kevin, like get on board here. He's obviously trying to talk. So look, I get it, but I don't like this. I mean, it's just too meh.
I said it last week. The storyline's starting to get not as intriguing,
right,
as it once was. It's like it's it's at a weird position. It's like a lot of people want this like storyline to drag on, but I'm not sure how long you can go with it, dude. It's
no. This is gonna be done after Mania.
I think so.
I mean, the bloodline will still be together or whatever, but I think what I don't understand is, okay, so you have this match with Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa, and you have Solo go over?
Yeah.
Really? Like, okay, I get Sami not being Roman, right? But he can't beat Solo either?
He is an enforcer.
I mean, like if you look at the Four Horsemen, Arn Anderson, he had those shoulders pinned,
Yeah.
when he needed to be. I don't know, man. Like, it's a bit of a head scratcher. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I guess I'm just not a fan of this booking going into Mania.
I can see like the reluctancy in the just like the this like how the storyline's being presented now, because it's like obviously you don't see Roman on TV as much. You see like Solo with the Usos more because they're doing both shows. They're doing Raw and SmackDown,
and that's how it should be, to be honest.
Which it should be. But then you have I can pretty much almost like predict like the rest of the like. As far as the matches are going to go, Cody's going to probably face Solo on one of the Raws. That's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last match before Mania is most likely going to be, depending on if KO or when he does, decide to help Sami, it's going to be a a 6-man tag between Cody. It's going to be Cody, KO, and Sami versus the Usos and Solo. That's going to be one of the matches. It's going to be interchangeable. KO will probably face Jay at some point before Mania, and that'll probably bring in. There's going to be like an instance where KO gets kind of says fuck it, we got to join forces. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I mean that's definitely going to happen. So
because he's how many? I said this to my wife too. Like, how many times are you getting beat down? Like before, like I feel like back in the day, like if there was like a storyline where someone was getting beat up a lot, like at some point there would be someone to come down and help. It didn't drag on. It seems like this is dragging on forever. It's like, we know you're gonna fucking join Sami at some point. Just do it. Like even like walk out to the front of the like stage and pretend you're gonna do it, and then maybe Cody runs past him. Something like maybe like just make it look like you're gonna do something. I don't know. It just like I said, the storyline's kind of drizzling out. It's like fizzling out, as they say. It's the
drizzling shits, man.
It is.
And SmackDown sucks. It's almost as bad as Raw.
Let's one thing I wanted to discuss before discuss who won the week. So we had the match with I'm forgetting his name from Santos Escobar going up
Yes.
versus Dominic.
Yep.
And Dominic, of course, he tears the mask in front of Ray, and then he decks him.
Yep.
That storyline is very intriguing. I still like where they're going with that. Kind of keep that mystery going.
Yep.
I mean, we know they're going to face each other, but I think there's going to be a big stipulation, and I predicted this a long time ago. I think it's going to be like, where Ray's got to put the mask on the line, which is essentially for his career.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because we keep seeing where Dominic has the mask in his hand, and he tries all of his might. He's just a little guy.
This time he picked where he could rip it, like the eye holes.
Yeah. Hey, Dom, I got an idea. Take some scissors, make a little notch in the eye hole where you could tear it real easy, bud. Okay.
Well, just give it to Rhea. And let her
yeah, there you go.
She could probably do it.
Oh man, jeez. Are you pretty intrigued for that? You primed up for that?
Yeah, I mean, I like the the whole the restraint
Right.
thing with Ray, because huge pop when it happens, when he finally does
Yeah, exactly.
beat the crap out of his son. It's going to be, and hopefully they hold that off until if it is a match for Mania, which it most likely will be. Hopefully they hold off until that.
I want to see him okay, the match has been put on, and Ray is just trying to convince with him, I'm not going to hit you, and the mask is still on the line, right?
Yeah.
But finally, he'll just have enough, and he just beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's a storyline where you can because Ray's doing a good job at it. He doesn't want to beat up his son, obviously, but you could play that out all the way until the Mania match, like you said. And just Dominic pushing him, come on, let's go. And then maybe he won't hit him, but he'll maybe just do a headlock takedown or some type of evasive move. He's not really laying his hands on his son until he really does something, and then he big pop. It's gonna be huge when it happens.
Yeah. This is one of the 4 matches that I'm primed up for. So
what's the other matches?
Rhea Charlotte,
Okay.
first main event, Cody Roman. Wait, what is the other one? I'm trying to think right now. Shoot, I can't remember. Maybe it's just 3.
So Dom, Ray.
Let me think. What other? There's another one.
Rhea, Charlotte, and Brock Omos.
No, definitely not that one. I'm pulling up the card right now because I can't. I don't remember what the. I remember there's 4 because Seth and I discussed this a lot.
Seth Rollins and
Logan
Paul, right?
Yeah. Seth and Paul.
I think the sleeper match is going to be probably Bobby and Bray.
No, it's not. Yeah, it will. You're absolutely right. It will be the sleeper match.
I watched the match, and a matter of fact, I fell asleep in the middle of it.
We're gonna be falling asleep on one. And
that ain't a knee slapper, buddy.
But it's funny? Now can everyone see why Brock Lesnar was rumored to turn that match down between him and Bray?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that's fine.
Do you see?
But why put Brock in anything?
Yeah,
he's
on his way out,
my
dude.
issue.
He's on his way out. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know.
Making my money. I'm out of here. See you later. Give me this big dude. I'll F5 him through the mat.
Yeah,
and walk off. And
he'll go to Suplex City, bitch.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. He's just going to pretty much demolish Omos. It's going to be a squash match.
And something else is interesting. We haven't heard from Riddle. I guess he's still.
Yeah, I see. He did an update recently on his own social media. But other than that, yeah,
that would have been an intriguing match. I bet you that was probably lined up.
What Riddle?
Brock and
Riddle. Oh man, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Or
that would've
Goldberg,
been-
since he has beef with Goldberg, or did anyway.
Oh, you mean Riddle and Goldberg?
Yeah, Riddle and Goldberg.
Yeah. Brock and Riddle. That could have been fun. But
Yeah, because Brock does his best matches are with the smaller guys.
as Stephen A. Smith would say, stay off the weed. Really, it's not the weed, it's the stay off the meth.
Is he on meth? Is that what he's probably?
At least coke for sure. So,
Or he definitely was doing shrooms because he had that big mushroom tattoo on his
the old booger sugar. You know what I'm
Oh my god, dude! Randy's not back yet.
Randy.
So he'd be back at some point, but
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. See, I mean, I would like to see Brock and Randy again. You know, obviously it could happen, but
yeah,
I mean, I think there's, you know who I'd love to see? This God's honest truth. If you're gonna do Brock and Omos, okay, or like a semi throwaway match, I would like to see Brock and Montez Ford. That should have been the match.
yeah.
At least it'd been competitive, you know.
Yeah,
This is gonna be bullshit right here.
Yeah. Brock and Ricochet.
Oh God.
Brock and any small dude, man. Put him in the ring, guaranteed. It's always
Brock and Hornswoggle. Book it, baby.
go back and watch Brock and AJ.
Yeah, you're
Brock
right.
and Brian Danielson or Daniel Bryan, Brock and Eddie Guerrero, Brock and Rey Mysterio. Like all those matches are freaking. He's like one of the best. His selling is like top notch, dude. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
I don't think people point that out enough. Everyone, amazing athlete, obviously, explosive, powerful, all those words. But as a wrestler, he's top notch. He's one of the best sellers, dude. He can sell for anybody. Big dudes, small dudes.
Remember who was it? What's the one-legged guy?
Oh, he fought Finn Balor too, right?
Yeah,
that's right. That match was actually really good too.
Zach.
Zach. Damn, what the hell is that dude's name with the missing leg?
Yeah, but that match was good.
When he threw him down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the heck is that dude's name?
God, I can't think right now.
I think on Showstopper Customs on Instagram, he actually did a figure.
I did see that. I couldn't remember who the account was, but
it's pretty cool.
I saw that. Let's see. Hold on. I'm about to look it up right now. It won't take long because all I gotta do is type in one.
And also, quick figure talk. The Mad Reaper. Go to his page. He made a one of a kind, a one and only. The artist formerly known as Goldust figure.
Whoa, I need to go check that out.
Yeah, it's because he puts in the caption, WWE's probably never gonna create this figure ever. Everything ball gag.
Oh yes,
you gotta see it. It's funny. I know we don't talk figures on here, but that everyone has to rush to the Mad Reaper on Instagram and check it out. It's he said it'll be up for sale soon, probably. So,
damn. Zach Gowen is his name, by the way.
Zach Gowen, dude. Kids out there, if you're not familiar with Zach Gowen, hopefully you can find it on Peacock. Hopefully they didn't remove it because they may have scrubbed it from the wrestling archives. But go to YouTube if you can't find it and watch Brock Lesnar.
Also watch Zach Gowen versus Vince McMahon. That's also great.
Zach Gowen versus Vince McMahon. Jeez.
That era of Vince, man, God, it was pretty great.
Vince and kids, go back and watch Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, last man standing match.
That 02 to 04 Vince was
he was ruthless aggression, dude.
Yeah, he was pissed off. He's like, Stone Cold and Brock with me. I'll show you, pal. I'll show you.
I enjoy destroying lives.
It's actually really Vince's matches are actually really, some of them are really good. You might have to do a list for the list, Vince McMahon. Because him and Hogan was actually pretty good.
It was good. That was good.
Last man standing or first blood match or something.
No, it was just like a hard, like not hardcore, just no holds barred, I think.
They're bleeding. Yeah, those two.
You're bleeding.
Oh man, but yeah,
right.
Vince, man. 0-2-0 for Vince.
Let's ask the old age old question: who won the week?
Who won the week?
Who won the week, Marco?
I'm gonna go with Raw.
I'm gonna go with AEW Revolution.
Yeah, AEW Revolution did win the week. But yeah, as far as for the Raw and Smackdown, it's gonna be Raw.
I'll go with Raw too.
Yeah, AEW Revolution with all the it was actually a really good show.
And SmackDown sucks.
It was actually, I was gonna say, like, we talked about it on the new episode of Chick Foley Show, but great pacing, a lot better.
Yeah,
as far as match after match, no craziness. It's like it was a good flow to it. Not really any down matches. Besides, like Samoa Joe and Wardlow was kind of a weird.
Yeah, that's okay.
Weird match. It was still good.
It's better. It's better than putting Paul White versus QT Marshall on there.
Yeah, exactly. It was just a weird match. It wasn't a bad match. It was just like a weird match. But no, other than that, yeah. Obviously, we're not an AEW show, but no, it was actually really good.
We're tuned into the flagship, and of course,
really good pay per view. Yeah. They proved. I think I did say that on a couple weeks ago before Revolution. I think I did. Was it on here? I think I did say it on here. This Revolution was going to be the show where they prove that like they're still in the running.
Yeah,
lost all their Adam Cole's gone, CM Punk debacle, all that stuff, and it seemed. I think I said it seemed like they didn't really have any. Not that they don't have star power, but this was going to be the pay per view where they're going to prove whether or not they're still in the running. And by God, they did it.
They did it.
Kenny, by God, Omega, they did it.
At night, I go and get on my knees and I pray to Kenny Omega.
I pray to Kenny, by God, Omega,
the god of professional wrestling.
He is a god of professional. I mean, I'm a Kenny Omega fan, dude.
He's great.
I'm a fanboy.
Well, I think it's time we wrap this puppy up.
Hey, yo.
Marco, tell us what's going on with Chick Foley. New Chick Foley show out right now. We kind of gave you a preview. We review AEW Revolution. We do some figure talk, as well as we have it's an extended listener mail. Very entertaining. If you listen to it, it doesn't kind of go off the rails. It definitely does go off the rails. There were some questions that were asked that we just had a lot of fun with. If you haven't listened yet, definitely listen to it.
And that just proves how great that community is too, by the way.
Oh my God, dude. They keep those questions coming, definitely. If I actually found this out now. I just seen it on Spotify. You can actually review that particular episode. Did you see this? So if you listening to a show on Spotify, it says submit, and you scroll up and it says, what did you think about this episode? You can actually comment on the episode itself. It's as opposed to the overall thing. So I advise everybody across the board, whatever you listen to, definitely do that. If you liked, if you like something, fast forward to the end and just listen to the mailbag part, because that's like 30 to 45 minutes. I think we should have just did a separate episode, but it was way too fun. But yeah, definitely listen to that. chickfoley.com. Obviously, that's where you find everything. That's how you get access to the group. $2 gets you into the best Facebook group in the world, pretty much. I mean, you'll know if you listen to the episode this week, you'll know why it's the greatest.
It really is
group in the world.
You can watch me and Seth just argue for days too.
Someone may send you a minty Ultimate Warrior LJN for your birthday.
Whoa!
Did you? He actually got sent a minty fresh.
Who did this? Wait! I didn't miss this.
I forget who sent it.
Sent it to who?
Jordan for his birthday.
Damn.
Yeah. So
that's a hell of a present.
Yeah, he actually he says it on the show, but
okay, yeah, I must have missed that. Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. That's all. That's it.
Well, of course, coming down the aisle this week, you can head over to comingdowntheaislepod.com to download the show. This week, I've got the one and only one half of the Tavern Boys, and they're trying to make it. Mr. Chad Smith. We talk, AEW. We go. I guess we're gonna have a different detail than they did a little bit in the flagship. We talk pandemic AEW actually, and actually the match we watched this week is from the pandemic era. Best Friends versus Santana Ortiz in the parking lot brawl.
Oh, such a good classic match, dude. That's a good one.
Yeah. And we have to watch it on Daily Motion. So there's a couple ads that can pop up.
Oh, jeez.
As we're watching it, but that's the best we can do because there's no streaming service. So hopefully one day. But and then of course I think we're gonna probably drop a new list this week. I'm not entirely sure. But just be on the lookout for that. At the end of this month, I know we definitely are going to be talking top 10 WrestleManias of all time. So we actually haven't done that yet. So make sure you tune in to that. And I'll go ahead and plug the Young Puke. I don't know if you saw this or not, Marco, but feast your eyes on the Titantron. Or I think that's the tagline. The Titantron is coming back. The Titantron podcast, Anthony's podcast, is coming back. It's coming back, baby. It's back, Jack. So head over to the Titantron pod, I believe. Let me double check that here. But yeah, he's gonna be back, and I don't think he's doing it alone. He hasn't really announced anything else yet. When he's gonna be starting and all that stuff. But I just saw this last night. It's just called The Titantron. So go to The Titantron and follow that account. That is Young Anthony's account. This is his original podcast that he had, and he's bringing it back.
Awesome.
Yeah, he did a good job with that. So, and of course he does an okay job here. We do a better job because
I think so.
We show up each and every week.
We do.
While he just. Got midterms. I got midterms. Midterms. I can't do it because midterms. How about having a mortgage, kid? How about having a job that working 6 to 4 every day, bro? I gotta
midterms. How about midlife crisis? How about that?
Man. Well, anyways, I think it's about that time. Thank you, everybody, for watching the RAWDOWN. Of course, you can head over to theturnbuckletavern.com for all of your tavern needs. 3 specific things I want everybody to go do. Go subscribe or follow on Apple. Follow on Spotify and subscribe right here to YouTube. Do those 3 things. Those are the most important things. And look, follow on both the podcast platforms. It helps us out. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube here and join our Discord where you can check out everything there, all the goodies that's happening around there. I'm not going to really say this publicly, but you could have watched Revolution. So just saying, but maybe, possibly, I don't know. But of course, and then go to ProWrestlingTees.com/tavern. Buy all your fabulous shirts. Make sure you buy the Boney Shivani and Boney Khan shirt. Boney Khan shirt first, and then buy the MVP Marco shirt, and whatever you want to do with the Young Anthony shirt. So, of course, we also have Teespring. Teespring at theturnbuckletavern.com. Head over to find that link. Get your Mr. Backlash shirt. Backlash season is upon us. We're on the road to Backlash.
Oh yeah.
Marcos.
Oh yeah.
You could also be a RAWDOWN champion with your very own I'm the RAWDOWN champion shirt, and just get the classic RAWDOWN logo as well too. Of course, you could also call the tavern at 404-2004. Call the tavern and talk about how much you hate young Anthony, and how much you think that was just a lame excuse in terms. And then call and and let us know how me and Marco did. We know we did a good job, but just go ahead and confirm it. Folks, also stay tuned. Coming up next, right here on the Turnbuckle Tavern YouTube feed, we've got Honor Society. They're going to be breaking down the latest episode, which of course has happened tonight. So make sure you join Ace and Mullet.Mania, Colton himself. They're going to break down the entire episode of Ring of Honor tonight. It's back, Jack. It's back. I think that's going to about do it for us. Marco, you got any final words? That's it.
No, that's it. There's someone else that has some final words for us. So I think.
Who's that?
VKM.
Oh, VKM.
Yeah, he always has some words for our listeners out there.
That
words
he
of
does.
wisdom.
That he does. Yeah,
Life sucks, and then you die.